Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Sky Vision Lounge, where we do the live analysis of the market. Um, Yesterday was a really rough day. I was trying to trade gold, well, as one of my pairs, but it was just going back and forth. It's a lot of so London session market this was the high just before the London session, and then the low, right? So it was just going back and forth. It wasn't really moving. And then when we thought price was now going to go down, it just went down a little bit and then decided to turn around. Um, so market does do that sometimes. And it just shows that in this very time when there's a lot of global unrest, markets could contrive, that it could just be ranging. So we should be very careful as we trade, and then just ensure that your targets are, if before you're looking for the bigger targets, you should reduce those targets this time around, and then be ready for markets to just turn around on you. So imagine here we had a break of structure down there, and then had an entry somewhere there, right? And the market decided to go up, and then just decided that it was going to do a break of structure rather to the other side. Yeah, and then this is the one that then went through, right? So just be careful as you place your trades, and then also be willing to encounter trades that just turn on you. Yeah. Okay, so like we like to say, there are three questions we must always ask before we take any trade. What did price do overnight? Where is price now? And what must I see price do before I take a trade? Yeah, so let's apply that to this market that we have here now. Oh, what's happening? Okay, good. Let me expand this a bit. Okay, so what did price do overnight? We see a nice break of structure. Price moves from the low there, moves up, pulls back down, gives us a nice break of structure right there. It pulls back again, yeah, and right now is somewhere around here, okay? It's trying now to decide what does it want to do from here. So we have a break of structure, right? And then if you ask yourself what caused this move up, it was from down here. So this will be our line in the sand. We'll say that if the market does not go, as long as it does not go below this level here, then we are good for a buy. Yeah, so this will have been a nice place to enter for a buy if you were here during the Asia session, but we're just starting the London session. Okay, so let's see if price will come back up to these highs here. It's pretty close now. I mean, this is the first target. So we should see, expectedly, if price is going to move up, we expect it to move up and then perhaps continue trading upwards that way. Yeah. Let me move this one up like this. Aha. So we expect it to move up that way. Otherwise, if it comes back down and breaks this low here, that will be a market structure shift. And then potentially we'll expect price to come back down to these lows here. Right. So when you're trading as well, just as we said yesterday, for yesterday's trading, it's been ranging a lot. So it could actually give you a market structure shift and then only just come down to maybe halfway through here. Yeah, before turning back. So if you do get a trade, just be mindful of that as well. Yeah. So let's see what is on the next pair. This is pound yen on the 30 minutes chart as well. What is price doing? Wow, this is just going back and forth as well. So price moved up a bit, came down, gave us a nice market structure shift there, and then it's pulled back up. This my cursor is not working very well. Okay, it pulls back up, pulls back down. Now it's giving us a market structure shift on this candle here. So if it does break, it looks like it will break it. Yeah, so that will be a market structure shift. We expect some sort of pullback potentially, or it may not pull back. It may just give you a small one and then go up. Yeah, so we expect it to actually push up. Where would it be going to? At least these highs and maybe even the higher level there. Just the last high there before it came down. Yeah, so it could do that. So if it does that, that would be good. I think I took a trade from yesterday around this break here when it had this break. So on this pullback. And I totally forgot the trade actually. So I woke up this morning and I saw that the trade was still in play and my stop loss was just somewhere down here. Yeah, so it has not hit my stop loss yet. Yeah, so I'm still in this trade. Usually I don't leave trades overnight, but this one, I had some other things happen yesterday, so I totally forgot it. But it's okay. It's still within the risk portfolio that I have for myself, so it's still okay. All right, so we'll look for potentially for price to come back up to this high here or this higher level, and then maybe pull back, and then we'll continue with the buys. Yeah, but if it then breaks, so our line in the sand as at now will be this level here. Yeah, so if this price does so if it goes up here and then decides to give us a huge bearish candle, then we know that price is no longer ready to continue going up. Yeah, so we're always looking at both sides of potentially what the market will do. On Euro Yen, price also did something similar. It went up first, came back down, break of structures to the lows, a push up, a push back down. So instead of this push now to break below here, what it's doing now is pushing back up. So potentially we could have a market structure shift right there and potentially a move up like that that will cause price to then change direction. So once it breaks above this zone here, let me mark it with the box. So once it breaks above here, we know that we have a market structure shift and potentially going to go up. Yeah. Let's look at the next pair. Pound Aussie. So pound Aussie came down first, went up, came down, went up again, and just did some sort of small movement up. But then the main story was that it came back down. Yeah, so in terms of reading candles, I mean, you can see this, see all the small candles, all these small candles. It took, let me see how many candles. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 candles to go from this level here to the high here. Yeah, from here. It took 15 candles. But look at, it took just one candle to negate all this move up. So that tells you that there's a lot of bearishness. Yeah. So just one candle literally wiped out all this effort to move candle or to move price up. Yeah. So that tells you there's a lot of bearishness. So we can then say that given the process we like to use, it's done a pullback and it's coming back down. Yeah, so we'd like to see maybe another pullback and then continuation downwards, potentially, right? So just wait for, let's see, it's done a break of structure now. So it could do a deeper pullback and then come back down. Yeah. So our valid range is between these lows here and these highs here. So as long as it does not come and break these highs here, then we are good for the sells. So just look for an opportunity to sell on this one. Euro USD. Okay, so Euro USD is looking very bullish at the moment. Where is the path tool? So it's come down first, pushes up, down like that, and then it's done a market structure shift right there. You can see it's still very bullish. So it could probably move back down, just a pullback, and then continuation upward, going upwards. Where's our line in the sand? To know where your line in the sand is, and when I say line in the sand, that means if you take a buy, where will you put your stop loss? Your stop loss will be where the line of the sand, where your line in the sand is, right? At the point where you say, okay, if price comes all the way down and breaks below these lows here, then you know that it's no longer buying. So definitely it's no longer buying. I think yesterday, let me see. Yeah. Okay, so yesterday, I think it happened more on you could see it better on pound USD. Yeah, but you can see it here as well, just a bit. You see price moved up initially from here, moved up, did this, came all the way down, and then, struggled a lot. There was a lot of struggling. It pushes back and then it pushes up. Yeah. From this level here, when it was up here, our line in the sand will be down here. So as long as price did not come and break below here, we're still potentially very bullish. Yeah. So it's doing something. So our line in the sand here now is right here. So we'll see if price would continue going up. Okay. Pound USD. Yeah, pound USD is looking more bullish. It just came down, went up, came down again, and it's done a market structure shift right there. Yeah, so it's pushed up. So we want to see a pullback and potentially continuation upwards. Yeah, and our line in the sand will be just down here. Yeah, around the 1.3. Where's that number? 1.341. Okay, yeah, around that zone. Okay. Then USD JPY. So USD JPY is still very this one, I don't like the price action. It's just ranging really. So anytime I look at the chart and I can't see a nice trend, I'll just call it a range. So these are just gone back and forth. It started from here, went up, came down, went up a bit, came up again, and then it's down here now. So trying to see whether it will then go back up, so it's just going back and forth. So I'll just put it as a range. So let's see if price will push up and break above or push down and break below so that we can then sell. Yeah, excellent. Do we have any questions? Let me check the chat box. Okay, no questions. Wonderful. Okay, so happy trading. May the peeps be with you, as they say. So we'll see at the New York session if you're able to join us then. Thank you. God bless.